You want to turn your passion into a business? Well, then you are in the right place today. I'm going to give my 5 tips for you today to take that passion of yours and turn it into a business. So let's jump into it today. Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to Project Passion Productions. If this is your very first time here, well, my name is Zachary Ward. I started this back in April of 2019. I love helping people who are passionate about what they do. And so that is the point of this channel. So consider subscribing if that is something that you want to dig a little bit deeper into. And so today, as you could tell, we are going to be talking about my personal 5 tips for helping you take your passion and turning it into a business. And where I want to start is telling you what a big advocate I am of people's passions. So let me talk about it now. Alright, before I talk about me being an advocate of passion, well, I would really love if you go hit that subscribe button for me. It means the world to me. Looking to grow this channel, and you are the next step to helping that happen. So make sure to go do that now. Let's jump back in. Alright, one of the things that if you know me, you know that I love just people who go after that passion of theirs. And I think ultimately those passions that we have can be rooted rightly or wrongly. Are those words? Yeah, I think those are words. Who cares if they aren't? But the thing is, like, where is the Lord leading you and where is maybe just your head telling you to go? And distinguishing those, I get that, that's kind of hard, but what I want to talk about right now is just being an advocate for your passion. So many of you who are watching this right now have something that you love doing that you've always wanted to do, but you don't do it. And I want to tell you that you can take what you're passionate about and turn it into something. And it doesn't take a whole lot. It does take a lot of digging deep and working on it and time. But the thing is, you actually have more time than you might think that you do. It's just using your time wisely. And ultimately, it's if you really want to take that passion and turn it into a business, then you have to be able to invest time and sometimes some money into that passion of yours. And so here, I'm going to give my 5 tips from me personally that I've just kind of learned over time of how you can do that very thing and how I'm doing it myself. So let's jump into numero uno. Yes, no habla español though. All right, numero uno, and that is easy for me to say. I don't even know what I'm saying right there. But the first one is you have to take your free time and invest as much of that free time into that passion that you have. In order for you to actually take that passion and grow it into a business, you're gonna have to look at your free time and be like, how am I using it? Now I will say, I'm not telling you to stop going and being with like friends and family and doing things like that. I still absolutely urge you to do those things because those things are really important. But what I'm saying is when you're just sitting on your bed or maybe you're just sitting on the couch, just those kind of free time moments, maybe you could be investing that time into something that is your passion so that you can turn it into a business. I know for me personally, it's weird because I'll just be sitting and doing nothing and I'll be like, I could be doing something more productive to help my business grow, to help what I love doing grow, but I'm not. And so what I'm saying to you is you have to do that. So let me just really quick example with me personally. Obviously I love doing photography, and so yes, I'm passionate about photography, maybe not necessarily me talking right now about the business side of things, but I love photography. And there's been so many times where so many days have gone by where I don't even pick up my camera really. And I'm like, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense because I love doing it, but I don't pick up my camera. And it's because I'm using my free time as let me just sit and be lazy and not do anything, because why would I do that? And so what I want you to do right now is find those times of free time that you have. So whatever your passion is, whatever you love doing that you haven't gone for right now, use your free time and invest into that passion. Okay, that's number 1. Let's jump into number 2 now. All right, number 2, and I'm gonna speak it slowly because it's don't rush and grow slowly. The thing is, you are going to grow slowly likely. Like the likelihood of you being that 1 in a million that takes off right when you first upload a video or when you first jump into this is very unlikely, right? I mean, it just truly is. And for me, I am that. I was always hoping, man, what if I'm that 1 in a million? Like, what if that happens? But I'm not. I'm growing slowly, and I have to understand that. So don't rush things. Just take it slow. Keep learning, and also as you keep growing slowly, learn to weed out things that are getting in the way of your passion. Like if there's things that you realize, hey, this is taking a lot of time away, I could be using that time to invest into my passion that I love going for, then weed them out. I'm not saying just be like, can't have any of those anymore. What I'm saying is just be like, hey, I just can't invest the time into this right now. I need to invest my time into this. And it's okay to look at someone and be like, hey, I can't be doing this right now. I really need to invest in this. This is where I really want to go. I think they'll understand. They're going to have to understand one way or another. And I know for me in my life, there's certain things I'm going to have to weed out as I go that I'm like, I wish I didn't have to do that, but I know that it's part of the life process. And so if you want to turn your passion into a business, you have to not rush, and you have to grow slowly, or understand, more importantly, that you're going to grow slowly. And it just takes time, right? Time. We all think we don't have time, but we have time. God has given us more time than we probably can imagine. And so use your time wisely and do that. Now let's jump into number 3. All right, before we jump into number 3, I just want to tell you, you all are awesome, and I hope that this video is beneficial for each of you, and if it is, make sure to hit that like button. But I just want to let you know that I really believe in you, and just go after this because it is something that you love doing, and it makes you happy, and you need to go for it, okay? So make sure to do that, and also go hit that subscribe button for me. It will help me in the long run, and just grow this channel and this business of mine. So, back to number 3. All right. Number 3, and that is get your foot in the door. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is get your foot in the door. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, right? But what I'm saying is a lot of times we're just like, if you're like me, this is just a personal thing too. I just kind of stay back. I'm like, I'm okay just being back here. We're all good. Like, I don't really need to kind of get myself in there or anything. Oh my goodness, I've missed probably millions of opportunities because I did not jump in and put my foot in the door. So what I'm telling you is, with whatever you're doing, try to find a way to get your foot in the door. I always try to think of examples, and it's just really challenging because I don't know what your passion is. It's whatever it is. And so take that passion and find the ways that you can get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door and don't waste time with that, okay? So it's really simple. You can do it through social media. Can't speak. You can do that, and then you can also do it just in person as well. So make sure to go do that. Now let's jump into 4. All right, now number 4 is, you probably think it would be the last one, but it's number 4, and that's don't give up. I urge you right now just to remember that this is something that you're going to hear throughout many of these videos, that you can't give up. And why that is, if you want to turn your passion into a business, then you can't just keep it on the side for life. You have to actually try and make it into what you want it to be. If you're here still watching this video, then you must have something in you that you want to do, and you have to truly not give up on it. There's going to be times where you're on rock bottom. You're going to be on rock bottom. I found some of those times already. And you're going to be like, I just don't want to keep doing this. Am I doing the right thing? This seems pointless. Like, if it's your side hustle at the moment, you're just like, I don't have time for this, blah, blah. Like, I get it. There's those rock bottom moments. And then there's going to be moments where you're just like way up there. You're like, man, this is amazing. And then they probably are going to get taken right back down. You're going to be like, oh. But that's the thing, is that's part of the process here that you're going to go through, is you're going to have ups and downs over and over. And so what you have to remember is you can't give up. I mean, that is why I think ultimately that most businesses fail, and that a lot of things don't go anywhere, because people just give up and they don't press into it. When things get hard, are you going to give up? That's the thing. Like, that's what you have to ask yourself. And for me personally, I've had many people come up to me and be like, you're really resilient with this, and like the way in which you're going about this. And that encourages me, because it's like, shows me that, yeah, I'm not going to give up on this. In fact, I'll even share, like, I'm probably going to have to go get an actual job. And I'm like terrified of that, because I don't want to give up on this. But I'm telling myself, you know what? No matter what, I'm going to take the time and keep pressing into this because I believe in it. And so believe in what you're doing and don't give up, okay? So that's number 4. Now let's go to number 5, the last one. All right, number 5, and that is experiment. What do I mean by that? And this is really just a wide scope of things here. You need to experiment with things. Like for me in my business, I am still trying to figure out exactly what I'm trying to do with it. I know the picture of it in a sense, but I need to figure out the little details. And so experiment with things. Sometimes maybe try YouTube, maybe try just Instagram, maybe Facebook, or all of them, or whatever it is, you know, mix things up with what you do. Like if you do that donut, maybe try a particular type of donut. If that's not working, you can go to the next kind of donut. Maybe experiment. It's okay to change things up and experiment. If something's not working, I'm not saying completely give up on it, but what I'm saying is try something else out. Try to figure out what it is that's gonna take off and work. And then when you find that thing, then you can just go boom and take off with it. And so if you experiment with things, you'll figure out that it's gonna work. And it's gonna be like, you're gonna find something. I mean, that's how science works, right? You do science experiments. And you trial and error, you do them over and over, you figure different things out, you switch different ingredients, you do all whatever. I wasn't a science person, but you do that kind of stuff, and then eventually you figure it out and you're like, perfecto mundo, and that's how you should do that. So make sure to experiment. All right, those are the 5 tips. Take them to heart, write them down, do something with them, don't forget about them. Because if you do, you're never going to turn your passion into a business. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to turn your passion into a business. I had to revert how I said that because I sounded like I was saying, I don't want you to turn your passion into a business. No, I absolutely want you to turn your passion into a business. That's why I'm making this video. And so I hope that today you got a lot out of this and that it helps you understand a little bit more about how to do this, because I believe in you. And if no one's ever told you that, it's true. I do believe in you, and I know that you can take what you love doing and what makes you happy and passionate, you're passionate about, and turn it into something where you can provide for a family, that you can do the things you love, go on vacation, whatever it is, because you can do it, and I know you can. So make sure to keep that in mind. All right, ending this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time I said that, but I really love the support, so make sure to go do that and leave comments down below letting me know. Maybe tell me what you're passionate about down in the comments below and why you're passionate about that, okay? So go do that right now. Don't waste any time. I'm gonna end this video. You have plenty of time though, because there's these moments at the end of my video where I'm just looking weird. Okay, so hey, perfect. See you later.